Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to do a story time. It's not a happy story time. Don't know why I'm happy, but I thought I would do a story time for y'all. And so today we're going to talk about the 2 car accidents I've been in. Guys, I don't want to spell about it, and it's not really it's kind of emotional, not really at the same time, but yeah. So let's jump into the video. Oh wait, have you not subscribed yet? Hell no, you need to subscribe before you can see this video. These are my social media, so you can go ahead and check me out if you want to see more of me. Can you guys comment below the questions for the Q&A, please? Oh my gosh, I haven't got one question on the other video. Please comment on this video for the Q&A that I want to do. Let's jump into the video. The first story is when I was in high school, because you know I grew up in Jamaica. When I was in high school, there was like a field trip that we go on, and basically that day was the field trip, right? So I did cosmetology in high school as like a skill. So like that day they were like, oh, you know like how Americans have got like eye mats, where it's like a big thing that they sell makeup and you can get your makeup done as well. It was something like that in Jamaica. So it was like different companies, and it was like, I think it was like a hair. Yeah, they had the hair, they had the makeup, they had like different stuff all in one building. So what basically happened was, like, when we were going, when we were going, you know, everyone was turned, having fun, playing around and stuff like that. Everything was all good going. Going was cool. The driver was like, my G, like, bruh. And we're like, yeah. You know, we're just like, yeah, happy and whatever. We got to the event on time. We shopped around in the event, looked at stuff, chilled for a bit until like about 5-ish. We were like, oh, we want to go home now. So the driver came with we had a bus. So, you know, in Jamaica you have like, you don't really have like them. We had like a bus, like a big coaster bus. Yes. So basically we packed the bus. There was so much of us that does cosmetology at that time. So we packed up the bus and we were just going back home now. When we so the driver, we didn't really realize anything wrong with him until when we got to KFC. Everyone was debating on where they want to eat. So everyone in the bus was screaming. Some was screaming Burger King, some was screaming KFC, some was screaming Pizza Hut, some was screaming something else, and then everyone was just screaming where they wanted to go. The driver was like, hey, we're going KFC, we ain't going nowhere else, I'm sorry, we're gonna go to this one, and everyone was not gonna have that. You know. So I think my friend in the front seat just went, oh, I'm gonna cuss him out, and she cussed him out, and they were arguing while he was driving. So when we got to KFC now, he was like, you know, he still took us to KFC. So when we got to KFC, we all got out of the van, the bus or whatnot, and we went into KFC, got all our goodies. And I think because me and my friend, I was kind of close to the door, so I went out kind of fast-ish. So I went out with my friend kind of fast-ish, kind of like 2 more girls went in and we went out. So we went second. So, you know, everyone was trying to get out the bus, you know, to just go get some food. We're hungry and things, like we had been there all day. So when we got out, I went into KFC, got my food. When I get back in, remember everyone's already gone to get the food and they're queuing up and things. So, you know, and the queue is like so long. So they were all in the queue while we were in the bus eating. You'll see why. I mentioned we ate. I don't know what. I had a feeling, oh my God, you need to eat. So I made sure I eat. I ate before everyone came back because that's the type of person I am. Because in Jamaica, like when you go on field trips and stuff like that, the kids in the actual on the trip, they'll like beg out your food. Like they'll ask you for your food every minute. They'll be like, can I have some of your food? Oh, that looks nice. You're gonna eat that? No, you're not gonna eat that. Thank you. And all of that type of things. So I was like,
I'm not gonna have that. I'm just gonna eat my food. Only me is gonna eat my food.
So I ate my food or whatnot, and everyone got back on the bus after KFC thing, and we all sat down, and someone started like cussing someone. Like I can't remember what, he was on the phone or something and was cussing someone, and then someone in the bus, as soon as we drove off, like we were driving down the road now on the highway. This happened in Kingston, Jamaica. Yeah, so I'm just gonna say what area I lived. I'm not gonna tell you exact, but I live in St. Elizabeth at that time, which, yeah, I won't say where, but I'll just say, yeah. So basically we're in the bus on the highway and that, and he was arguing with someone on the bus, like another student, and he's an older man. So I'm just looking at him like, bro, why are you arguing with the kid? We're kids, like, why are you trying to argue with us? But he was arguing, and then he basically, I don't know what happened. He was like, all right, I'm gonna kill you guys all. When he said that, that scared me. I'm not gonna lie. When he said, I'll kill you guys all, I went, what? He's serious? And he was actually serious. He was joking. I thought he was joking. He was not joking at all. He just went, and I remember the bus. I remember how it all happened. He was driving down the road, and then all of a sudden, he said, all right, see. And he's drunk. So he's speeding down the road now that he's angry and he's arguing with us. So, you know, when you're angry at someone, you're gonna speed like crazy. So he was speeding down the road and ting, and all of a sudden he hit the brakes and he tried to swing from a car into another lane. Like he didn't see the car, there was traffic and it stopped, and he just looked like, you know, like shocked type of person. And he swung the bus. The bus went on two wheels like that. I've never been so scared in my life. Never been this scared ever. Like I thought my heart was falling out. That's how scared I was. And then he's determined that he was gonna kill us for real. So when the bus went like that, I was praying. I was like, please don't turn over with me. The bus went back like that, dropped down on the four wheels thing, and the door will wide open. People start running out like crazy. You want to see everyone. They're trying to get to the door, and the bus was packed. So it's a long, you see the picture of the bus. It's a long bus, like the back and everything was long. So, you know, people are trying to run, climb over seats and thing. I was next to the door, and they started running out. So I had my bag already, because, you know, you just go KFC. My friend was shaking. Like I had to push her out of the bus first. Yeah, I pushed her out the bus first because I realized she was shaking like a leaf, and I pushed, and then I went, and then he closed the door on my bag, and I yanked my bag out the door. It was crazy. My friend was like this. I was like, I called my mom immediately. He drove off. After I got off the bus, he drove off like people came out the car to see if we were okay, because they seen what happened to the bus, and they seen what happened, and then people ran down the bus because the man was determined he was gonna kill us, because he closed the door with the teacher and everyone in the bus. The teacher was still in the bus, so we were running after the bus to stop the bus, but obviously he stopped because there was traffic, so he couldn't get anywhere. So people started, I saw some really big thick men run past to get to the bus, and they basically went to the bus and they started punching the man. I was just like, oh, he deserved that.
he deserved that. Yeah, hit him, he deserved that.
So I was just that right. It was like there's like a highway and there's a middle bit. I don't know if Kingston is still like this. I haven't been in years, so I don't know if it's still like this. But I remember that it was like there was like a grass bit in the middle of the highway, so the traffic was going down on the right and up on the left, or something like that. Something like that. But something like that, it was like that. So it was like a middle grass. And how I got home, I called my mom. They basically pulled the driver out the car, unlocked the doors, opened the door. Everyone came out. Everyone was fine. Everyone was shaken up, but you know, everyone was okay because it didn't turn over. Thank God. Thank God. He was like,
This is not your time, honey. You ain't gonna come to me like that. Hell no.
so I'm so grateful I'm alive to be alive, because so much things have happened in my life that I'm so happy to be alive for and thankful. Moving on to the next story. So the next accident is kind of sad, because it involves my mom, and I'm a mama's girl by heart, so you know I love my mom a lot. I love my parents, okay? I love my parents. I love my mom a bit more. Like, I'm a mama's girl. Like, I live for my mom. I love my mom a lot. Like, if anything happens in my life, my mom, I will call her. Not really everything, but most things.
Sorry, Mummy. I know you're watching this.
That day I was in high school again, and I was in 11th grade, I remember. That day, I don't know if it's karma or is it just me. I don't know what karma is. Can someone comment below what karma is? Yeah, I don't know what that means. I think it's when you do something to someone and it comes back to you. Is that karma? I live under a rock, okay? I don't know what that is. Just explain to me if I'm right or wrong, okay? Let's move on. So basically, my mom had a supermarket at that time. I'm not gonna say where. She had a supermarket that time about an hour away from our house. So I went to school like 15 minutes away from my home. So that day I was in school. That time I was in morning shift because my school was like a shift school. So like, I think it was like 7, 8, 9, no lies. It was 8, 9, and 10 in the afternoon. And then the morning would be 7 and 11th grade, 12th grade. Yeah, that's it. Like a sixth form. But yeah, basically what happened was that day I went to school, and in 11th grade you're in the morning shift, so it was early in the morning. My mom asked me if I wanted to work at her supermarket, just part-time, so that I could get some money. Obviously I said,
Yeah, who's gonna say enough to get some free money?
not really free money, but you're working for it. It's just that I need experience because I was young and I wanted to. I was 16, so I was like, I want some experience already, like work-wise. I wanted to see what it was like to work. I've never worked before. To school that day, you know, chat with my friends and that. And me and my friend that day, because I was working on that day, I decided that I wanted to get a new piercing. That time I had 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side pierced. I still have them till this day, and yeah, I wanted to get something done, but I know I couldn't get something on my face because I'm in school and they don't allow that in Jamaica. So I was just like, ugh, what can we get done? So I was chatting to my friend, and at that time I had my belly button done, so yeah, I didn't need to do it because I already had it done. So I was just like, ugh, what can I find to do? So my friend, she was like, oh, maybe we should get a tattoo. So I went,
Yeah, we should.
Stupid.
we decided, oh yeah, we're gonna get a tattoo. Mind that my mom is very strict. Like, I need to just say that my mom is so strict. I was like, I'm gonna get it done, but my mom's strict, but I don't care. Like, I was like, I'm gonna hide it so she won't know that I got it done. So basically that day I went to the shop, which is in the same area as where my mom's shop is. It's only like like there was a road that goes up to the shop, and my mom's shop was down here, and then the shop was up there. So it was like easy to like walk from there and come to her. So I'll just tell her, oh, I'm in yada yada yada, and she'll just be like, okay, I'm gonna come. Okay, I'll see you in a bit then. I went with my friend because I had a shift at work. Is call it work? Yes, work. So I basically went with my friend, and we I kind of like changed my mind at last minute, and I'm so happy I did, because I would have regretted it right now, because I'd be like, oh my god, I have a tattoo. I don't really fancy tattoos anymore, so I'm kind of happy I changed my mind. It's like, I don't know what came over me, I changed my mind, and I decided to get a piercing again. So I got that piercing idea again, and I went, I want to pierce somewhere that she won't know that I got done. So I picked my tongue, and I went, I'm gonna pierce my tongue.
You freaks.
And I went to get it done. My friend was like,
Are you crazy? Are you still gonna get that done?
and I went,
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get it done.
that was the easiest one I've ever done. Like a piercing that I could ever do was my tongue. It was so easy. She was like, oh my god, it's disgusting, oh my god. She liked it on a low key. I'm gonna say her name, Shadeen. Do you watch my videos? Do you? Shadeen, if you're here, you can comment below and let me know that you saw this video. Anyways, let's continue. So basically, I got it done, yada yada yada. She went home, and I decided that, oh yeah, it's time to work. I never researched properly enough, because I researched how to care for it. I researched how they do it. And I was like, I researched every piercing I get done. I research about it, so I just don't jump and get it done. I always like do my backtrack, look into it, and say, okay, yeah, I can get it done, and then I get it done. I don't just rush and do stuff like that. I research, but I researched and I seen that I could get it done, and you could hide it from someone. So because it's inside your mouth, only if you talk, but you have to talk a certain way. Like, you know, I can talk a certain way that you can't see it, but I just don't care anymore. I forgot I have it. I went to work now, and I chat to my mom, and I think she knew. As soon as I got in, she just went, she said, what is that? Tracy, what is that? And I went, nothing. I did not know that your tongue swells up. After I got it done, I couldn't speak. It was like I was speaking, but I wasn't speaking English. It was weird. I was just like, I was like that. My mom just went ballistic. She lost her mind. She's probably seen this and being like,
I remember.
She went ham on me. She lost it. She screamed at me. She was like, take it out now. I was like, but it hurts. She went, you better take it out now. When you come out, I don't want to see it. I.e.
You kind of swallowed his house, and it's horrible as hell, and you don't want to take it out. But it hurt.
I was there, over the sink in the bathroom. Open it, trying to pull it out, trying to yank it. When it finally came out, I mean, when you first get it pierced, they tighten it so tight that because they know your tongue's gonna swell up, they don't want your tongue to swell on the bar. They give you a long ass bar. This is a small bar, but they give you a longer bar. So taking that out, oh, and your tongue's swollen, oh my god, it hurt like hell. I was there turning, and when I pulled it out, there was blood everywhere. There was just blood dripping. I was just like, oh my god. I had to tap my tongue with the tissue, and I was telling her it was bleeding. She was like,
I ain't my problem.
so I went,
Alright, cool.
it stopped anyway, and she, you know, she was still upset with me, and then I just started working. So we closed up. Me and my mom after we were finished working, we closed up shop around 5-ish, 6-ish. Went to the supermarket, got a bit of shopping done just to take home. That time my mom sold her car, so she didn't drive, so we had to get a taxi home. Taxis in Jamaica are different than here, like super different than America as well, because the taxis in Jamaica is, they don't like say like you call and book one and they come. You can do that, but not really. So what we'd do is you would like, they'll have like a taxi stand where you go to, like here, but instead of one person getting in, they make like 3-4 people, 5-6 people get in one taxi, and then they drive to a certain route, not like here where you can tell them where you're going and they go, and then they charge you the money. So we were going home that time, and I was about an hour away from home. It was not even that long at that time, because the road was so horrible, so many like bad road. It was such a bad road, so it took us ages. Now it takes really quick, because when I went back to Jamaica, it took like 25 minutes to get to that place, and before it took so long. So finished our shopping, we're getting in the car now, so we picked this taxi driver. So it was 4 people in the back, normal. So it was me and my mom on the right side. So my mom was at the door, I was in like the middle-ish. I'm smaller, so you know, obviously some part in the middle. My mom's a little tiny bit bigger than me, obviously. My mom was bigger than me, obviously. Not really big, but mommy, I'm sorry. But yeah, she took over a spot over to the right. I'm sitting somewhere in the middle bit, and there was like another woman on the side of me, so there's like 3 of us right there. The woman was kind of biggish, so she took up space of 2 people rather than having 4 in the back and 1 in the front and then the driver. But there was one lady in the front that was a teacher, and so that was the car. This car, mind us, we did not look at the car. We just went in and we said, okay, we're going by this one. This one looks okay. Looks legit. My mom, what we do is when she takes a taxi, what we do is we observe the taxi. We look at the driver, we look at the plate, the license plate, because they can kidnap you out here in the streets. You don't want that. So we make sure we observe the car first before we enter. So we looked at the car, we were like, okay, it looks okay-ish. I kind of didn't have a good idea about the car, but I was like, I'll brush it off. It's nothing. So I brushed it off, and basically when we're going home now, the car light was faulty. I don't know how the hell this man could see where he was going, because I couldn't see a thing, and I have good eyes and I was younger than him, and he was kind of oldish. He was like 50 something, older man than my mom and stuff. So basically we're driving home, whatever. All of a sudden, a guy was just speeding on the road. The road is so bad. We were just going like that. After we got up past the bad road, we went to like some smooth, nice, kind of smoothish road. And we were like, yay, finally we can stop getting up in like horses over here in the back seat and ting. So my hand was on the seat like this, on his seat, because I was moving too much and I didn't want to hit the woman the wrong way, so I was just holding on to the seat. My mom was on the right, obviously. In the taxis in Jamaica, they don't have like seat belts. Only the front people have their seat belts on. In the back, you can't really have seat belt because there's normally more than 4 or 5 of us in the back, and all of us don't have a seat belt, so we don't have a seat belt. So we were just sitting there on our own risk. I could just fly through because I was sitting in the middle and I was small. So basically I was sitting, holding on to the seat like that, and my mom was on the right. So, you know, sitting there holding on to the seat and ting. I think because I know I can't see where I was going, I was just like, oh God, let me just get home safe. Oh Lord, let me go home safe. Oh Lord, let me go home safe. So he's driving along the road, and all of a sudden I hear bang. All of a sudden the bonnet of the car bent up, and the back of the car bent and all of that, and basically he hit the car that was parked on the side. Basically I think he hit out the light in his car and the parked car. What happened to us was when the car hit the car, I covered my mom and my mom covered me. So I was like this, my face was like that to my mom. I was trying to protect my mom and my mom was trying to protect me all at the same time. It was just, you know, it was like crazy. So yeah, so what happened was that, and then my mom and I got out the car. We were like, whoa, 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 what's going on here? And we were like, oh my god, this is bad, you know, because we didn't expect it. I did, and I hurt my finger because I was trying to protect my mom. So my hand was like that. So when he jammed on his brake, my hand went back like that. So my hand hurt really bad. That's the only thing I've had from it. And then my other hand was trying to protect my mom, and my mom was grabbing me, trying to protect me. It was just crazy, but you know, I'm so grateful that we're still alive and we're still okay, and we didn't have any serious injuries. No one had any serious injuries, because it could have gotten even worse than that. That's what happened. We got out of the car. The man was like,
Hey, you need to come back into the car.
I was like, my mom was like,
What? No, I'm not coming back in there.
after he done crashed the car with us, trying to kill us off, he was trying to get us back in the car. Is he okay? Is he alright? One of my mom's friends were in like a bus, and basically he took us home. So yeah, that's how we got home. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my story times about my little car accidents I've got into when I was younger. But yeah, just let me know if you like these type of videos where I'm chatting, or you just want to see the makeup bit of me, or yeah, just let me know if you want to see this look. I just like invented it like randomly. I was like, I love this blue-ish color, and this comes from the Foil Eyes. I think it's from BH Cosmetics palette. So yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, lovelies, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.